Hi, I'm Phil. You're watching Build with A&E, and today I'll be showing you how to complete this wallpapering. So before I show you how to actually do the decorating, I'm just going to go through a few of the tools we use. First thing we use is the level, which will give us our straight edge to start our papering with. A soft papering brush here that we use for smoothing the paper on, obviously a scissors for trimming. This is a seam roller that we use on the joints gently just to sit them down. We've got a snap-off blade here that we use in conjunction with one of these scrapers to trim our lines nicely. Then I'll probably end up by smoothing off with a felt roller, and last job will be to sponge and clean all excess paste off the papering. So this sheet here is just to tell you that it's a Rebel wallpaper made in Sweden. And because it's a bespoke paper, each length is an individual piece. This just shows you how to set it out and make sure that you don't make a mistake. At the moment I've got it on the table, because every length is different. We're having to number them, so we're going to have to trim them down to fit this wall. And we've got to be doubly careful, because if we make one mistake we can't replace the length. So I have to cut this whole length up, and it's a reverse paper, so we cut it top and bottom. And they're all numbered. I think this roll is 1 to 11. So I'll reverse this now, come back down. And as you can see, every length is individually done, because you've got a border here. With this paper, it's far better to paste the wall rather than the paper. So I'll just let Ian get that pasted up, and we'll put the first length up. And Ian's now going to roll the wall. This is a ready mixed adhesive, which is a lot stronger than the normal packet paste that you mix yourself. So as you can see now, I'm about to put the first length up. We've already marked our line with the spirit level. Now smooth that off with a smoothing brush. We've got to be careful with trimming this, because it trims up inside the coving. Just take some of the excess off the bottom, and I'll just use a felt roller to smooth it out. Now I'm going to put the second length up, just to make sure it's running straight before we do any trimming. So first thing to do is match the pattern and follow your seam up to the smoothing brush. Now gently apply the seam roller. And check the seam and pattern as I go down. This is a spatula we use to just get the air out from behind. Just going to trim some of this excess off now. So now I've got to just try and tuck this up behind the coving, because there's a little small lip. So I use this blade to make sure I keep a firm, straight edge and cut onto it. And wipe any excess paste off and smooth the top back in. And that should leave you with a nice straight cut. So now I'll trim the bottom. Same process, get it down with the spatula, get the paste out, and use this blade to give me a nice strong straight line. Same applies to the edge. So that's the first two lengths up. So now we'll just give them a good clean, make sure there's no excess paste. Same process. Make sure you get your pattern right before we do anything, especially at eye level. Now I've got that on, I can start to smooth it out. Gently work my way down the length, checking the seam and pattern at the same time. Again, gently using seam roller, so I can double check all the seams. Gently smooth that out. And then you can use the spatula to be a little bit more firm. Before I trim it, I'll cut some of this excess off, so it'll be easier to slip under the COVID before I trim it. So we know we've got a socket there, so let's just be a little bit gentle as we approach it. So I use my hands just to find that, find the groove. While moving that, I can now smooth that down without that damaging the paper. Another socket here, let's do the same thing. You can see the gap. Here. The main thing is to try and keep the blade as tight as possible. As you can see from the time lapse, we've now completed all the wallpapering, and I'm sure you'll agree it looks great. If you've enjoyed today's video, be sure to like and subscribe. You've been watching Build with A&E. We'll see you next time.